Hey, hi there. This is for the Selective Collective, and let me explain the Selective Collective to you real quick. Since I had I had a comment one time about it was this lady that was comparing me saying Selective Collective to a secret society or something like that. I can't remember. I can't remember the whole comment because I deleted it. It was ridiculous. Um, but she was basically, saying that purposely I'm trying to exclude people, and I'm not. I'm not. The Selective Collective comes upon your algorithm for you to be the one that actually selects it. As you know, within every spiritual quest, calling, there's a call first. Whether you answer it, it's always up to you. It's always your choice. It's not something that you're bound to, or that I'm holding you down, or that I'm even excluding anybody. I just simply know that this message isn't going to go to everyone, and it's going to go to people that resonate on a certain frequency. And the message tonight, the reason I have out the Starborn, which is a card that flipped over as I was kind of preparing for this reading, it's a big message because they're giving me information about you, your destiny, your willingness to answer the call to embody the 144 frequency. A portal that was opened. To be more specific, they're talking about the portal from 3i Atlas that was opened at 11:44 October 30th. 11 being the master teacher, the doorway that you walked through on that day, that energy came flooding. And so they're telling me that you're going through the final stages of the body preparing to receive this transmission, to receive light codes, to receive, in essence, contact of some sort. And I'm not claiming to know exactly what is going on, but I can tell you what they're telling me. And so what they're telling me is, I don't know if you have watched today there was a message about 3 more new interstellar objects, 3 new ones in our solar system, and along with 3i Atlas. And they showed it to me as a metaphor of, you are the whole universe. You hold the whole universe inside you. So what does it say to you to know that there is new objects now pulled from different galaxies into your orbit? It says now this energy is inside you, is what they're saying. And those that are able to embody this frequency, those that have it written in the stars as maybe even a sacred contract, are going to be the ones very, very aware of it. There will be people that have these new energies in them, but are not awakened to them, and so therefore might not embody that whole frequency. Thus, again, why I call it the Selective Collective, not to weed out anybody. This is about spiritual evolution and what your soul is ready for. So they're saying this is big, that this is really big, and that these energies coming, they're real big. They're going to put people in leadership positions like no other. There'll just be people that have an understanding of this, that become teachers out of the blue because of this energy. It's spiritual evolution at its finest. And they're showing me how, like, even bits and pieces in different types of religions, and even Hopi prophecy, like bits and pieces of everything has a little bit of truth in it, that we're actually seeing this though. This in the perspective that we're sitting in right now is real time. This is the big thing that we've been preparing for. It's what all of our spiritual development has been for, is leading up to this. So what does this mean for you? It means a shift in success, for one thing, a less of a struggle with the energy, and a more of a being able to move fluidly through it. They say master of duality, masters of duality, the magicians, those that can embody the magical 144 frequency will be able to find stability, Four of Wands, homecoming energy, and you truly are, in a very literal sense, now tapping into things that are otherworldly, other galaxy energies. Transfer of wealth can be just around the corner for many of you. Transfer of wealth, divine inheritance. And luckily, you're watching somebody who has, even in college, I took Eastern religions just to figure out, and philosophy and stuff like that. So I've had an interest in different pieces of different religions and theories to know a little bit about what I'm talking about that's coming. This is cracking open your divine inheritance. There can be massive money shifts with this. It's like you're the new 1%, is what they're saying here. It's like you're the new 1%. And what you do with it, though, is going to be different. Different. Wow. What a message. Okay. And so everybody changing and shifting and awakening at different degrees is what I'm seeing. But the ones that are coming to this reading, getting this particular transmission, are the ones who are aligning fully with their divine destiny and understand their divine 12-strand blueprint of their DNA is going to be activated. You have an understanding of what's coming. I don't necessarily know if you realize yet how big this is going to be. This is going to be the lifetime of lifetimes. The one that you did all of the other 1,000 lives for is here. Wow. And they're showing me that they're showing me like hertz, like a frequency, about how you can look up, you can use AI, you can use Google to look up the different frequencies. For example, the 174 frequency, it's like the purr of a cat's purr is like a pain relieving frequency. You can look up 40 hertz, which is really good for when you're trying to visualize manifestation. But they're showing it to me as this, just because they don't want it to get skewed. I'm saying, I think that this has to do with the top, almost like the top 1% of wealth transfer here of being, that is going to go to this particular group. Does not mean one group is better than the other group, because each frequency has like a function and a role. But it has to do with what you would do with it. Things are about to get very magical, because what is coming in is something that is other galaxies we have not experienced fully to this degree. Gifts and abilities are going to be very strong. Different types of clairs. You have clairvoyance, which is having a clear seeing. Claircognizance, which is having a clear knowing. clairaudient. Maybe you have a tone in your ears ringing every now and then that gives you a sign. Maybe there's a constant ringing of healing frequency that you don't realize especially if it's already been ruled out as not like a health issue. Be interesting to know if that frequency that was coming in that you're hearing isn't healing you right now, preparing the body for these 144 frequencies that are about to hit us strong. You've already turned the dial to it. Like it's showing me a radio. You've already turned your dial to this frequency. That's why you're going to be the ones that receive this. You know, a good foundation starts with a good plan. 4 means foundations. The 144 is part of the divine plan. Some say 144,000. I don't take it literal. I take it as a frequency. Oof. Beautiful. Get ready. Oh, the time is now. The time is now, but in a quantum way. You've always had this frequency with you. You're just going to see it manifest, just like you're seeing interstellar objects manifest now into our reality. These are going to become, it's like you have this understanding of the quantum realm, like it's already mine. For example, my affirmations that I say about something that maybe I don't physically have in my hand, but I know is mine. That is that type of understanding. It's actually time, though, for this stuff to physically manifest for you in a big, expansive way. In all directions, your life is going to change and expand. I think that you've probably gone through processes getting to this point. Slowly we've been shedding off maybe the worst habits that we had a few years ago, maybe. And little by little we've been kind of trying to improve, but not too stressful. It's just one of those things of I'm going to do my best. And if there's an acknowledgement of you might be a light worker, right, but that often comes with being empathetic, often comes with having some hard times relating to others, and maybe even taking some routes that looking back we probably wouldn't have took those paths. So that's kind of hallmark though of a starseed. Okay, that is and that's kind of, I think that's what you are. I think that's what you are. You know, the starborn, the starseed. So there's been this gentle improvement, right? And the energy shifts have been intense because they've been preparing. You might be going through some right now, very strongly right now. You may be. Whatever chakra center needs a little bit more work, you're going to feel maybe even physical illnesses in that area as things are purged and cleared. Of course, never giving advice for you just to accept something as being that. Always get something checked out. But I'm talking to the people that do have an understanding of energy. And if you listen to YouTube videos, you're probably part of the group that says, yeah, okay, I already knew that. Okay, I already knew that. It's not coming from a place of ego. It's coming from a place of you are actually very spiritually evolved, is what I'm picking up. All right. So wealth is going to come to you in many different ways. Just like this expansion card, wealth and being abundant in many different ways. They just keep saying mastery of light and dark, mastery of duality, master manifestor. All right, so expansion. Yeah, I mean, enlargement, expansion positively throughout space. Person that is expanded widely. Breathe in this beautiful energy. Oh. So it's time for the light curve for changes. Because we have unavoidable transformation with Pluto. The light curve, get ready for these changes, they're saying. They just keep telling me like a final step of your preparedness to receive this frequency that's here. Just say, are you ready? It's literally time for all the stars to be seen. And the ones that burn the brightest, you and your crew and the others, had like a dark nebula, like a dark cloud trying to cloud consciousness to stop your shine, trying to stop you from having enough resources, because if you had enough resources you might change things here. Those energies, this frequency, I'm seeing like a frequency that vibrates on through your aura, your energy, and it just anything, like like a cancer treatment where they're using sound therapy to break up a tumor. It's like that. Like these energies that try to stop success or try to stop uniting, coming together for the betterment, for changes, are not going to be even able to handle your energy field. They might find they're just showing me like an image of a person like kind of dressed up in like a, I don't know, like a, what would you call it, the architect, the agent from the Matrix, just when they encounter your energy, like doing something that their mind doesn't want them to do, but they're doing it anyway because they can't take the frequency. They're just like, they open doors for you, like, here you go, and then you just go wherever you need to go and you do whatever you need to do. There's no like there, and then them being all confused, like, why did that happen, or how did that person just walk through that door? We usually keep that door closed for especially this person, and they're like, no, they're not going to be able to do that. And then let's tie it into even the Bible, which God will open the door that no man can close because of this frequency. This is why I say this is much bigger than I can even give you in a reading. Oof. Strong energy. Okay. Yeah. You're part of a group. And that's another thing that, in a way, when we have selected for missions, being part of a certain soul group, soul tribe, it's not weeding anybody out. It is simply like different people have different frequencies for different missions here. But everybody has something, because everybody has purpose if they want to tap into it. We're talking about your call right now. Oof. The Song of the Spirit. The Song of the Spirit. I don't know what that means. The Song of the Spirit. Maybe you're going to dance to the Song of the Spirit. Airplane. Travel long distance. Speed. Overcome. Rise up. Freedom. No boundaries. Breaking free. In control. Things work out. Taking off. Taking off. listening to your internal guidance systems, and leave it behind you. There's change in the air. 8 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, new season, new cycle, new season. Two of Cups, the Emperor, and the Lovers. Well, is this divine masculine energy also? Oh, look, I just accidentally pulled that when I was looking. The chemistry. The kiss is about the chemistry. Oh, okay, yeah, so they're pointing me to another Revelations from the Gnostic tradition. So, from the Gnostics, there's a part of their Revelations where during these times, this frequency that we're talking about is still present in that too. And divine counterparts, they come together. There's something about each person will be paired and matched with their divine counterpart. I think some people would even call this maybe a kingdom spouse energy. It doesn't matter. We like to label things, but this is just a part of a prophecy that they're wanting me to pull on bits and pieces, right, folks? Right? So there is something significant about divine counterparts coming together. The Lovers, it says their passion brought war to the galaxy. There's a reason. There's a they're telling me there's a full embodiment of the 144 frequency here with the divine counterpart that is meant for you. So this is ordained by that the one source, the monad energy. See, it's like for the purpose of this frequency, this transmission. See that? So they're telling me there's something here about divine masculine counterparts waking up and taking action. Interesting. Yeah, Pluto's drastically. Things change. Things change. Major transformation. Pluto. Things end and things begin. They're very transformed. Radically. Two of Cups. So we're breaking past the optical illusion. So we're going to have the energy here. And you also see the like Age of Aquarius reference. Optical illusion. And it said it as I pulled it, that it's breaking through this. That not all was as it seemed. For some of y'all, a relationship was not as it seemed. It was something that didn't feel necessarily completely right or even divine to you, and the reason is because you would be right, and you'll be don't be surprised if there's breakups and things like that going on, because people are understanding that something was just predictive programming or set up in a certain way but doesn't feel real or true or divine to you. So it's changing too. Lovers can be a big crossroads, by the way, and then Two of Cups can also be like a choice or decision. Yeah, I just said, don't be surprised. These energies, they're even telling me that there were some energies that were brought together for the purpose of interference in your life, to stop something. This might not be something that was logically known to the partner or the person that you were with. They might not think that they were part of something that was trying to suppress or hold back your light or the divine plan, but it was. It was to cause heartbreak, interference, and problems that ultimately is trying to close that heart of yours, but that won't work. That won't work. I knew it. Constellation. I knew this card was going to come out. So we have the stars helping you, right? Have the stars helping you. The energy that's out in the stars right now helping you. The divine grid is going to get stronger, brighter. So you will feel more connected. It feels like there's going to be safety in this soul group or star seed connections. Maybe you'll gather, but this is exchanging data, a collection, influence in connection with a large amount or quantity. And also, constellation gives us guidance for direction in life or direction in general. Could be talking about fate. Oh my gosh. I said, can be talking about fate. And there's fate right there. Fate. This is talking about fate. Okay, so person of water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Wow. The emotionally connected, this, if you're not a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, then it might be talking about traits that you have right now that are being amplified or changed. Emotionally connected, psychic, empathetic, intuitive, sensitive, heart-centered, feels deeply, takes things personally, healer, counselor, advisor, and author, and they're saying it's time. It's literally time for the new 1%. It's time for action. Things are fast-tracked, ready to unfold quickly and smoothly. Look at all the threes you have. You have 3, 3, 3, 3. Multiples of 3. And a 3 on the bottom. They're all 3s. You have 6 here. So 3, 6, 9. We have the Tesla frequency. High vibe. Okay, 99. This is the change. This is expansion, right? It's time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life, and it is yours and only yours to fulfill. So unleash your true power. I am courageous. Number 3, Empress energy. Expression comes naturally to you. You're very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. I am charismatic. So that's what I have. I hope you enjoyed that. I feel like this is one of the most exciting messages I've gotten for a while for you all. So I'm really happy to give you that news. Let's just stick together and see how all of this unfolds. All right, I'm sending you love and light. Bye.